This is where I'll start off my video on the stations that are going to get variable message signs as part of the ADA program at 8 stations. And this is my home station of Mountain View, where there's never a mountain in view. And that's a little short high-level platform down there at the eastern end of the station as we are looking towards New York and Hoboken. And this station has a station house, waiting area. There's no ticket office. You just have the ticket vending machine where you buy your tickets online. And it's a nice station. It's single track, and it has a decent length canopy to stand under when it's raining, like it is today. So this is Mountain View, the first of the 8 stations that will receive new signs that will be in sync with audio messages about when the trains are arriving and if there's any change in service or general public service announcements. Mountain View wait. Alright, so that train that was sitting there by the station is moving east. And the question is it just going into the yard here? Really cute station. This seems more like the station they would use for the movie, the Station Master movie. Alright, so there's a little high-level platform here with a ramp up to it, so that makes it handicapped accessible. Everything looks great here except for the rust. The rust is just not a friend of the stations. So I might be turned around here, but here's the storage yard. I don't know whether that train is going through the stored trains. Beautiful homes and significant buildings right by the station. Little shelter in case the station's closed. You need to protect yourself from the rain. This is definitely the end of the line of this line. And I wonder if that line used to go someplace. Looks like it's just being used as a drill track now. Like an extra storage track or a track that they use to move trains back and forward.
Gladstone's one short platform, high level. You can't really use this down here because there's a fence, and a low level platform just totally peters out down here. So somebody's keeping this station in pretty good shape. Just want to see if there's not a map here. And there's the little map. So we're right here at Gladstone. We're going to take a look at Peapack since we're out here. This is the Rutherford train station. And a train just pulled in, so I thought I'd start filming as I walk towards the station. It's a nice, attractive, new apartment building across the street. And a little bit of downtown Rutherford. As you drive down Union Avenue, you can see the Meadowlands Stadium to the east. So there you can see the engine pulling the train. This was an old Erie Railroad station, and the roof looks like it's in great shape. The station looks great. And maybe the traffic will be stopped because of the train, so I can walk across. You can see the train heading north. So made it. Let's just take a look. It's a very picturesque station. So let's just look at Rutherford here. So it has a little high-level platform at the south end or the east end. Let's look at the map. Here's where we are right here on the Bergen County line. One stop north of Secaucus. So I guess this is headed southeast in this direction. It's a beautiful day, September 25th. Clouds are just now coming in. We've had totally clear skies the last 2 days. Former Erie Railroad Station. I do see some speakers, so there are audio announcements here. It's just a beautiful station. And a nice looking town, nice looking downtown. Let's just see when the hours are. Pretty sure it's closed. Monday through Friday, 5:30 in the morning to 7:30 at night. It's open. It looks very nice on the inside, with a lot of wood on the interior. Nice bay window here. And the Craftsman style lights that New Jersey Transit has at a lot of stations really go well with the architecture here. So there's a roundabout here when you come into the downtown. So that's looking west, northwest. And I'm sure there's great restaurants here. There's a place across the street called Blarney Station Pub. Looks pretty cool. East Rutherford, home of the Giants and the Jets, which is just east of here. Looking up the tracks northbound and back down southbound. So it's a low-level platform station. Diner type restaurant here, Eros Cafe, and it also has a little elevated platform at the end, so it's handicapped accessible. And they're sticking with the wood ties here, but the track looks like it's in good shape. There's some concrete ties. And they have a 9/11 Memorial Park there. A nice street clock that tells the correct time, 20 to 6 on a Saturday. It's a very nice station. Very impressed with Rutherford on the Bergen County line. And we'll take one last look at it from the street side. The Erie Railroad and the Lackawanna Railroad, and then together the Erie Lackawanna, they really built a lot of nice stations. So New Jersey Transit is very lucky to be the heir of those railroads. All right, let me cross the street. Take one last look back. See, people are very friendly here, giving you the right of way. So here's the last look at Rutherford Station on the main Bergen County line. Well, here's the Essex Street stop. There is no real station here. It's a good sized parking lot. And let's go take a look at where we're at on the map. We're in Hackensack, New Jersey. And here we are on the Pascack Valley line, Essex Street in Bergen County. And we're also going to take a look at the Westwood Station, which is further north. So the trains on this line go into Hoboken, and if you want to take it into Penn Station, you have to transfer at Secaucus. So there's not much to see here. It's two tracks, but the one track stops right here. So it's a one-track line, at least in this stretch. And I see something with a light on way down there. I don't know if that could be a train coming this way. We'll see. And then this is looking south. And there's a little high-level platform to make it accessible for the handicap. So let me just get my bearings once more. So we're 3 stops north of Secaucus. We're 1 stop north of Teterboro, which has an airport. And I saw a plane coming in for a landing as I was driving north. I can't tell, but let me check the schedule and see if there's a train coming soon. Well, looking at the schedule here for Saturdays and Sundays, they do have service, but the trains run like 2 hours apart, and I don't think the next train in either direction is coming here for around an hour. So we'll go take a look at the Westwood Station next. And that looks like Hackensack University Medical Center up the hill, up Essex Street from the station. Essex Street Station in Hackensack. Here we are in Westwood at the Westwood Station in beautiful downtown Westwood, New Jersey, in Bergen County. And we're going to take a look at the station from a little closer. Just got to go around the end of this fence and then cross. Just wanted to capture a couple of the restaurants here. Rolling Pin Cafe and Jack's Cafe. There's some interesting places here right by the station. Okay, here we are at the south end of the station, Jefferson Avenue and First Avenue. It's got a nice park, kind of a triangular park here right by the station. And a little handicapped accessible elevated end of the platform. I saw a couple of other stations on this line driving north from the Essex Street Station in Hackensack. And this looks to be a nicer station than with a real station building. It's just a single track line. That's the way it's been. I haven't seen any sidings. That doesn't mean there aren't any. So you can see we're headed north towards Spring Valley, which is in New York State, and then the other way is to Hoboken. So here's the station building. And just to show you where we are, I couldn't really hear that announcement, but we're up here, way up here, a couple stops south of the New York State border. So the next stations north are Hillsdale, Woodcliff Lake, Park Ridge, Montvale. Then in New York State there's Pearl River, Nanuet, and Spring Valley. And I passed Emerson and Oradell and Newbridge Landing. I don't think I saw River Edge Station, but I drove through the town of River Edge, very nice looking town. And then we were in Essex Street in Hackensack. So let's take a look Looks like they have tables here set up. That's unusual, rather than benches. Yeah, the windows are open so I can get a little look without the reflection of the glass. Is it a library or a recreation hall? Walk around the station here. I mean, it's really cute. It's got these nice restaurants over there and like a little gazebo with patriotic bunting on it. It's got one of those eyebrow windows. That used to be a window, now it's like a vent. Slate roof. Looks like limestone is the material being used as for the facade. Some nice homes right here. Some with cool paint jobs. So as with the other stations, I'll put the ridership figures that I have on the screen. I'm curious as to how busy these stations are, because it's a single track line, but they're really nice stations. And it's great that they have this service. And I don't think we're going to luck out while we're here to see a train. But that gives you a good picture of Westwood Station in Bergen County. Westwood. Finally, just showing some pictures of the Hazlitt Station, where I was marooned for about an hour waiting for a train back into Newark during a driving rainstorm. But this just shows you various pictures of Hazlitt. It got so dark that the lights came on, and then it got brighter and the lights went back off. But it's got two side platforms on each side of the station, and it's a long station. The trains are long on the North Jersey coastline. And there's a view of the parking lot on the inbound side, and a view of the outbound platform, and then there's a view, I think, of the outbound platform also. And this is on the inbound side. There's a ramp that goes up that makes this station accessible. And it's a staircase next to the ramp. And there's a little crossing gate that goes down over the sidewalk pedestrians, so you can't cross. And that's this last picture of the Hazlitt Station is right before it started raining when I first got off the train. And then I took two pictures of the Aberdeen-Matawan station, which is the next station closer to Newark from Hazlitt, and it's the same age of a station as Hazlitt, so you can see what Aberdeen-Matawan looks like. And then I also shot video of the Rahway station, the last of the ADA 8 stations, which is on the Northeast Corridor line, and it's where it meets up with the North Jersey coastline. So you can watch that video and see what Rahway looks like from the train.